What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new live stream here on DMT Infinity. This is probably going to be my shortest live stream that I will ever do on this channel. For one, because it literally just started raining, but I already planned for this to be my shortest live stream ever. I am currently preparing for an ayahuasca experience. So today I was supposed to do a live trip report, but some things were going on behind the scenes, therefore that live stream is being postponed until tomorrow around 6 o'clock p.m. my time. It is currently 6:36 p.m. my time at the moment. But yeah, that is being postponed until tomorrow. So today I decided to just take a much lower dose than I normally would, just to kind of prepare myself for tomorrow's ayahuasca experience. And then of course I have the Syrian roux right here. This is what I'm looking forward to the least, because as soon as I poured it, I didn't even smell it. Like, I was just looking at it, and the thought of the smell and the thought of the taste, like, made me nauseous as fuck, man. So, yeah. The smell and taste of Syrian roux seeds, it's like, what it reminds me of is grinded up morning glory seeds, and that is not a pleasant scent or taste. It's so nauseating, man. But of course, I have some tea to chase it down, but ugh, God. It's like, it really doesn't matter which chaser I have, I'm most likely still going to taste it in the back of my throat after the fact. I'm not excited for that. It's so weird though, because you would think that the actual brew, like the actual DMT containing brew in and of itself, would taste so much worse than just some simple seeds that contain a monoamine oxidase. Oh, I don't even want to fucking smell that. Oh my god. Fuck. So I've noticed something interesting during my adventure with ayahuasca. Weird things start happening whenever I am making the brew, and whenever I am only hours away from consuming the ayahuasca. Like, whenever I'm making the brew, I remember the first time that I made it. It was trippy as all hell, man. 'Cause it was like the spirit of DMT was dancing with me while I was just dancing and listening to music. I specifically remember dancing to Schism by Tool. And that was one of the first moments that it clicked with me. Is there something here with me? And then the deeper I went into my psyche, I was like, I'm not alone right now. And then there was just there was just this moment that just clicked where it was just like, wait a second. The spirit is here, referring to the spirit of DMT. And like whenever I'm making the brew will like dance in like very interesting ways, and like the bubbles in it will create very interesting uh uh images and shapes and forms. And like the darker bits of liquid, whenever I stir it and it like goes like back down and it's like going back into itself, also starts to like do very interesting things, like creating images or creating like I remember one time seeing a fucking brain that came out of the fucking brew. A fucking brain. I mean, like down to the last fucking detail. And then like if it's like hours, oh, look at the dragonfly. I hope that's a dragonfly. um, but like hours before I'll consume the ayahuasca, it's like I'll start having like slight, I guess, trippy for lack of a better term, experiences where like colors will start doing very interesting things. There will be like very weird lights that shine down on everything, even though that I'm not intoxicated on anything. In fact, I've been completely sober today. I haven't even consumed caffeine today. And if I look close enough at certain things, especially in a distance, I'll start seeing like certain visuals. But it's not like this is happening to me like days before I do it. This is happening to me like whenever I'm like, okay, I'm going to be doing this today. I'm going to be doing it in a few hours. Let me go ahead and get everything prepared. Let me go ahead and put it into my jar. Let me go ahead and psychologically prepare myself and all that. And then that kind of stuff just starts. Or I'll see like mild hallucinations. Like one thing that I've noticed that is a reoccurring theme is that I will start seeing like something from the corner of my eye or like right above my head. I mean, I've only seen that once, but it's always like just it's like something is there. The spirit of DMT, and it is like it is here with me waiting and like touching me and giving me like slight little glimpses into what is like coming my way. Like earlier, I was looking over there, and it was just like this weird little shadow thing that just crawled across the porch. And again, I'm sober right now. The only thing that I've consumed today is tobacco. I haven't even consumed caffeine. So this is just a reoccurring theme whenever I consume ayahuasca. And it's fascinating to me. Because unlike other psychedelics, you don't really start to experience anything. Like, really start to experience anything until it is, like, fully digested in your stomach, or you have, like, smoked enough of it, or whatever the substance is. Whereas, like, with ayahuasca, it's like doing things, even if I'm sober, before I even consume it. I'm telling you, this right here is the most magical medicine I have ever put into my system. Ever. Aside from pure concentrated DMT crystals. This is 100, well, not, not in this jar, but I made a brew using 100 grams of acacia fuchsia. And I made an entire bucket of it. Like a huge ass fucking bucket. Like, literally a bucket like this. In fact, the one that I made is actually bigger than this one. At least not like this way, but like it's like this much wider. So yeah, At the moment, I'm just listening to some music. Oh, Poppy just dropped a brand new fucking track. It is a cover of, I think it's a Tattoo song. I think that's the name of the band, Tattoo. All the things she said. Go check that cover out if you haven't already. Pretty fucking rad. And then before that, she dropped another cover song for the fucking Pokemon theme song. The fucking Pokemon theme song. Like, of all things she could have covered, she covered the motherfucking Pokemon theme song. So, of course, I added that to my favorites. And yeah, I'm just sitting here, relaxing. I decided to live stream. Like I said, this is going to be my shortest live stream, which is why this isn't part of my live Q&A series or anything. And then tomorrow around 6 o'clock my time, currently at the moment it is 6:45 p.m. my time, so around 6 o'clock tomorrow p.m. I'm going to be doing a live ayahuasca experience. And the reason why, well, it was supposed to be today, but then some things went on behind the scenes and whatnot with the other party that was supposed to also be here during the live ayahuasca experience. There was just stuff going on behind the scenes, so we had to postpone that until tomorrow. So I was like, you know what? Why not just prepare myself for tomorrow's adventure with a much lower dose, you know? But yeah, today has been pretty relaxing. Haven't really been doing too much today, though. I woke up from a very interesting dream. I just can't remember what the fuck the dream was about. Fuck, why can't I remember what the dream was about? Because I remember waking up from it being like, wow, that's going to be a memorable dream. And now it's just gone. And now it's somewhere in my subconscious. And I need to fucking find that bitch. Yeah, completely random, but Ghost enters into the chat and says, I just came in time for dreams. Alright, perfect then. Then this next little segment may be interesting. But I forgot what I was going to fucking talk about. Fuck. I know it was about dreams. Well, I can't remember. But I did have a dream about a week ago that was pretty interesting. But it was like a shit ton of dreams. But I didn't wake up from any of the dreams. It was like an ongoing series of dreams. And I remember that by the end of it, I really wish these motherfuckers would move, dude. But I remember by the end of it that I found myself trapped in this room of mirrors. And all I could see was my reflection going on infinitely on all sides. But I was stuck in this room and there was no way to get out. It was like impossible. Like this was the entirety of reality. To infinity. This is it. This is reality. This is my eternal existence. Is this infinite, is this room of infinite mirrors. So that freaked me out. And I remember waking up from that. Sometimes I'll have some crazy ass dreams like that. Like waking up from them, they're very inspiring. But in the moment of them, it's so fucking disturbing. Marvin Lang enters into the chat and says, yo, what's up? Yo, what's good? Well, it was going pretty fucking good until my neighbors decided to turn on the fucking air conditioner. Fucking meth head motherfuckers. How are meth heads allowed to have kids again? Marvin Lang says, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Ghost says, same here. Well, I do hope to see you all tomorrow during the live ayahuasca experience. Again, it'll be around 6 o'clock my time. It is currently 6:50 p.m. And we are going to have motherfucking Vito up in this motherfucker, also known as Turner. So if y'all are interested in sitting back with us and watching us trip fucking balls, then feel free to join the live stream tomorrow. Ghost says, you in Germany by any chance? Nah, man. I'm in the US, sadly. Marvin Lang says, Swiss. Ghost says, good nighty. Good night, my man. I'm going to sit here and psychologically prepare myself, and I could have sworn that that fucking door was like peeked open with like fucking weird ass colors folding in onto themselves just a second ago. See, that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about whenever I say that weird shit starts fucking happening before I consume ayahuasca. Shit's fucking crazy. Or have you ever considered the fact that maybe you're crazy, DMT Infinity? Yeah, cause I'm fucking crazy. Dude, two things that I am not looking forward to today is this motherfucking Syrian root. Ugh. I don't even want to fucking think about that taste. I don't even want to fucking think about that smell. Shit makes me so fucking nauseous. And two is the purge. If you don't know what the purge is a part of the ayahuasca experience that happens before you really start tripping fucking balls. Where you just throw your fucking guts up, getting all of like the nasty shit out of your stomach, and cleansing out all of the negative energy. I hate being nauseous, and I don't particularly like throwing up. But it looks like this is just part of the package. Ghost says DMT Infinity with those nose hits. Dude, I wish I had a fucking vape, dude. I can actually do some pretty badass fucking vape tricks. Okay, well, I think that saying badass vape tricks is like an overestimation of my own abilities. I can do like fucking like vape rings and shit. I can do like the fucking dragon and shit. I can do like the fucking tornado thing where you like exhale the vapor onto a flat surface and then you can create a tornado out of that bitch. I can do shit like that. So I guess saying badass shit is like not really a good description of what I can do whenever it comes to these things. Ghost says, I am vaping right now, have been practicing nose hits the whole day. That's probably why I notice you doing a nose hit. Whenever it comes to anything that contains nicotine, I find that it hits you, or at least me personally, it hits me harder quicker if I am inhaling through the nose as well. And I fucking love the throat hit whenever it comes to nicotine. It is so fucking pleasurable. That is going to be one of the main things that I miss the most whenever I die. And I fucking love it. Especially whenever it's in a fucking vape. And not inside motherfucking tobacco. And now I'm out of motherfucking tobacco. Shit. Alright, so we are already at 20 minutes into this live stream. We're going to let this go on for like another like 5-10 minutes or something. So like, I don't know if y'all can hear that kid's voice right now, but imagine that kid's voice, right? Doing like a wow, like a wow, 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 wow effect. And then how the bird started chirping. If it was like doing that in the headphones, going back and forth. That'd be pretty fucking cool. Again, this is the most magical thing. No, this is the most magical medicine I have ever put into my motherfucking system, aside from pure concentrated DMT crystals. It's just fucking crazy, dude. I never would have thought in my entire life that ayahuasca was really worth the hype. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Like, I heard so many people's experiences on it and how people were like, dude, this is like some people saying, dude, this is even better than DMT. Some people saying this is like right under DMT and shit like that. And I'm just sitting there like, it can't be that fucking incredible, man. It cannot be that fucking life-changing. Dude, I have consumed 60 milligrams of DMT back to back to back. Do you really expect me to believe that something could even almost compare to that? Oh yeah, it can. It can. Yes, it can. Oh my god, man. So I ordered some vapes. I don't remember which website. I'm gonna have to find their name. I cannot wait for those bitches to come in. I think one of them was like strawberry cream. So yeah, cannot wait for those fucking bitches to come in. I was hoping that they were like going to come in over the weekend or something, but no, they didn't. Dude, I can like see the different layers of the cut grass right now. Cause like the one on the other side is like probably like half an inch shorter than the grass in my yard. And it just looks so fucking pretty. Dude, nature is so fucking fascinating. Like, everything is alive. And, like, everything has, like, a spirit. And there are spirits that are all around those spirits. Well, I say spirit, but you also have to understand that if you're taking what I say and actually thinking about it, whenever I say spirit, whenever I say soul, and whenever I say consciousness, all of these sort of terminologies are all talking about the exact same thing. So whenever I think of soul, I'm thinking of consciousness, or I'm thinking of spirit, or I'm thinking of energy. I think that all of these things are just one and the same thing. Ghost says I am reading up on Devaz right now. I have no idea who that is. I had attended a Noah for World live stream. That dude's a fucking G. Like, let me tell you. Like, that dude is like... The way that he is able to mix intellectual conversation in with his very unique style of comedy, I've never seen it before. Like, this dude is actually really fucking fascinating. So if you haven't heard of Noah for World, go check him out and attend his live streams. Because if you just watch his videos, you're not really going to completely understand exactly why I love this dude so much. But if you watch his live streams, you'll start to kind of understand why I am so intrigued by this dude. But I was watching a Noah for World live stream last night, and he has this book written by this dude. I don't know the dude's name. I forgot the name of the book. But he has this book that was written by like a Buddhist, like a shaman monk, a Buddhist, like one of those quote unquote really enlightened people or some shit like that. but the dude wrote it at the edge of death. Like, he knew he was going to be dying soon. I don't know how, I don't know what, maybe like medical procedures or doctors told him, or I don't fucking know. I haven't read the book, I don't know nothing about him, but that made me want to read it. I'm going to have to ask him what that book is, because that is fascinating to me. Like, this dude who is like supposedly like a quote-unquote enlightened human being, and decided to write a book at the edge of death. So this is somebody who is not only in like beyond comfortable with death in and of itself in his day-to-day life, but as soon as like death is knocking on his door and is now sitting on his couch waiting for that moment, he's just sitting there like, yeah, look, I just gotta finish writing this book real quick and I will be right with you, death. I promise, dude. like, do you see what I mean? Like, why that is so fascinating to me? But yes, we are almost 30 minutes into this live stream. I want to thank each and every single one of you for watching this. I know that this isn't part of my normal live stream series where I do a live Q&A or anything like that, but again, the live trip report for my ayahuasca ceremony is going to be tomorrow around 6 o'clock. It may be earlier, may be a little bit later, depending on when Turner gets here. But nonetheless, the live stream will be tomorrow, as far as I'm concerned. And I am excited as all hell to make it a reality. But in the meantime, I'm going to psychologically prepare myself for this disgusting ass shit right here. Syrian rue seeds. Oh my god, dude. And then we are going to progress to the actual medicine. And then I'm going to just do my own thing. I'm going to try and prevent myself from throwing up for as long as possible. Then I'm going to go throw my guts up over there in the yard. And then I'm going to fucking trip balls and probably be ranting about it at some point. So again, I do just want to say that I appreciate every single one of you for attending this. I know that this is my shortest live stream, but I just kind of wanted to just like tell you guys what was up and what is going on instead of putting it into the community tab. Nonetheless, I do hope that y'all enjoyed this live stream. If y'all did, leave it a like, subscribe to DMT Infinity if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification button to be notified each and every single time that I upload a brand new video and or go live. But until then, as always, I'm your host DMT Infinity, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.